Ashwagandha does what? Let us start right off the bat with an informative video about ashwagandha in general, and then we will get into more specifically what it does for muscle building. So ashwagandha is a plant in the nightshade family, and it has been used in traditional Indian medicine for a very long time. Now there are several different preparations of ashwagandha, and this herb in general has been shown to have some really interesting pharmacological effects, which means that it can have some therapeutic benefits. And some of these include reducing inflammation, treating erectile dysfunction, reducing symptoms of depression, reducing stress, improving exercise performance, and increasing muscle mass. And we have studies to back up all of those claims, except for maybe increasing muscle mass. We have one study that shows that ashwagandha increases lean body mass, but it's not conclusive enough, so we need more studies. Now, ashwagandha also has some potential side effects. Although most people don't experience any problems when they take it, some people do. So these side effects are usually gastrointestinal issues like nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, and stomach pain. There is also the risk of an allergic reaction or your body being sensitive to ashwagandha because it is a nightshade. If you are sensitive to nightshades, you probably already know this. But nightshades include things like potatoes, tomatoes, peppers, and eggplants. If you're sensitive to them, you might want to avoid ashwagandha. And then lastly, there is a risk of low thyroid function. This is because ashwagandha can interfere with how your body makes thyroid hormones. Its effect is more seen with people who already have thyroid problems. If you have a thyroid condition, you definitely need to speak with your doctor before taking ashwagandha. So now let's get into, should you take it? Well, there is a lot of data to suggest that taking ashwagandha can be beneficial for recovery, for reducing stress, and for sleep. But for increasing muscle mass and strength, the data is not as clear. In fact, we only have one study to suggest that ashwagandha can increase lean body mass. It was a small study, it was only 56 participants, and it showed that ashwagandha increased lean body mass and decreased fat mass in a dose-dependent manner. This means that the more ashwagandha they took, the more lean body mass they gained, and the more fat mass they lost. However, it's important to note that this was a 6-month study, and the participants were also doing resistance training 3 times a week. So it was hard to say if the increase in lean body mass was due to the weight training, the ashwagandha, or a combination of both. The other issue is that a lot of the other studies that show positive results for ashwagandha use very high doses. For example, in a study by normalizing the root extract of ashwagandha, they had to use 5 grams per day for 8 weeks to see results. But the normal dose of ashwagandha that you would find in a supplement is more like 600 milligrams per day. That's what I've seen, at least. So if we were to extrapolate those results to a normal dose of ashwagandha, it wouldn't look very good. Then again, we only have one study looking at muscle mass and strength, and we need more research. There is, however, a meta-analysis that looked at the effects of ashwagandha on exercise performance. They found that ashwagandha significantly improved strength and power, and it also significantly reduced cortisol. The authors concluded that ashwagandha can potentially be used as a natural supplement to improve exercise performance and athletic recovery. So even though we don't have a lot of data specifically on muscle building with ashwagandha, we do have some data to suggest that it can improve exercise performance and recovery. And we know that improving recovery can lead to better training adaptations over time, which can lead to muscle growth. And just to add to that point, if you're getting enough protein and calories, ashwagandha may help you gain a little bit more muscle, because it has been shown to reduce cortisol, and cortisol is a catabolic hormone. So by reducing cortisol, you can potentially create a more favorable anabolic to catabolic ratio, which can lead to more muscle growth. In conclusion, ashwagandha may improve recovery, which can indirectly lead to more muscle growth, but it's not going to be a magic bullet. It's not going to replace your diet and your training. All that being said, if you think ashwagandha will benefit you and help you reach your goals, then give it a try. Try it for a few months and see how you feel, and see how your recovery is, and see how your performance is. Just make sure to take it after your workout, and make sure you also eating enough protein and getting enough sleep. These factors will ultimately determine how much muscle you gain. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend. Also, if you'd like to see more videos like this, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys soon.